Ho! Against the Great Nation, back on the scene with a gangster lean, intellectual preacher, top dog, back in the building on a 4-mile walk/run today. Man, hopefully this video found you in great health, great spirits, dominating everything that you touch. You know what we do? Elevate, motivate, so that you can go out and dominate. We invoke thought, higher levels of understanding. So we're gonna get right into it today, guys. This is an extension of my last video, and I want to go in a little bit deeper, and I know that this is going to help a lot of you guys out on today. So without further ado, let me give thanks and props to my viewers. Continue to like, comment, share, hit that notifications buzzer, hit the like button so that we can trigger the algorithm and get this video and get these videos out to as many people as needed. So let's jump into it and let's get loose. So I'm going to pose a question again to my listening audience, and you're going to get a kick out of this, because I guarantee you that 9 out of 10 of you are going to get thumped on this question. You're going to be twiddling your thumbs. You're going to have to think about it. And the question is this: what do you want? If I asked you the question, what do you want? Can you instantly start going down the list of what it is that you want? Now, I'm going to be transparent and tell you the reason why I know that a lot of you are stumped, because I was stumped. And I was tying a lot of my answers to the fact that I didn't want to seem greedy. It was programming by the world that says if you want certain things, then that's the root of evil. To love money and to love expensive cars and to want to live in fancy vacation homes and own certain things, then that's the root of evil. So all of my life, I never thought about what I wanted, or when someone asked me what I wanted, what I truly wanted, I never put much thought into it, because I didn't want to come across as materialistic, or, you know, all of the words that they use to describe people that want and like nice things. But to achieve anything, you have to be specific, and very specific, about what it is that you want. So here are a couple of things that I want. I want to be the first millionaire in my family. I want to own a Rolls-Royce Phantom. I want to own a Bentley GT Continental convertible. I want to own several properties in the U.S. and abroad. I want to own a boat. I want to have a successful career in motivational speaking. I want to have a successful career in real estate. And I want to have a successful career in network marketing. These are all things that I wanted. And when I posed this question to myself on earlier, I couldn't even answer it. But it was very easy to generate a list that I can now look at on every day when I just start thinking about it and putting the program ways of thinking behind me. Oh, well, that's materialistic. Yeah, that's what broke people say. I don't have a broke mindset. I don't have a poverty mindset anymore. So I can live with an abundance mindset, and I can put these things out into the atmosphere, because I have no fear of being materialistic. I have no fear of, well, money is the root of all evil. I have no fear of that, because that's what those upper 5%, that's what they want you to continually think. That having nice things and wanting nice things and all of that is being materialistic or lusting after money. It's not. In order to get to where you're going, you got to know where you are. You cannot solve for X if you don't know what it is that you want. You don't have an idea of what it is that you're going to stand for, what it is that you're going to tolerate if you don't know what it is that you want. So I want you guys to put this into your toolbox and begin to use this. Go ahead, start making a list of what it is that you want, because that's going to be the only way that you're going to have a roadmap that leads into you getting what it is that you want. How do you know where you're going without a roadmap? The roadmap is, I know what I want. I have this closely documented. I look at it each and every day. These are the things that I want. Now, with knowing what I want, check this out. I know how to go about achieving those goals. We just talked about this, right? You know how to go about achieving those goals because you know exactly what it is that you want. You're not out here lost. And many a times we, again, put the cart before the horse. We get out, we start doing things. We don't measure the cost. We don't gather the right equipment. We don't put together all of the things that we need. We just start off and we try to figure it out along the way. Now, some are very good at that, but the majority of us are not. The majority of us need a map to get from point A to point B. Unless we're kind of familiar with that particular place. We've been there before, but most of us need a map the first time. It's very few of us that can get from point A to point B in a long distance without a map or without some form of navigation to get us there. So let's recap this. Do you know what it is that you want? If you were asked this question today, can you rattle off at least 3 or at least 10 things that you're very specific about what you want? Not general, you're specific about them. Can you do that? And if not, you need to start working on that, because as the last video stated, that's a part of becoming. That's a part of being. You got to know what it is that you want to become, and this is part of it. Knowing what it is that you want. If you don't know what it is that you want, begin to meditate on these things. Begin to take time out of your day, each day, and meditate on these things. What is it that I want? Be specific. Don't worry about being materialistic. Don't worry about what people say about lusting out the money. Be specific about what it is that you want, so that you know the path that you need to take in order to get that. And then you can ask the next question, which is, what are you willing to do for it? How bad do you want it? What is the it in that sentence? If someone poses you, how bad do you want it, and you don't know what it is, then what are you really shooting for? This is what most of us do. Somebody asks us a question, well, how bad do you want it? And you haven't solved what it is. You haven't solved for X in the equation. So you're going to have to slow down, take those steps. Make sure you don't do one before the other. It's always one foot in front of the other. Now you can go back and you can analyze your life and where it is that you are now. And if you're in a place that you're stuck, you could take these videos and you can start to plug and play, and you can start to solve for X in your life. We're coming up on a 10-minute mark, guys. I know you found value in the video, because I surely did. Remember, there's a difference between hearing and then hearing. Those that understand and are on that frequency, you understand what it is I'm talking about. Do you know what you want? If someone asked you that question, could you answer it? And then could you move to the next phase and answer for how bad do you really want it? It all ties in. How bad do you want it? What are you going to do? What are you going to give up? What are you going to sacrifice to get it? To get those things that you want? Intellectual preacher. Till the next video, I'm out. Have a blessed and prosperous day, guys.